My name is Kate Campbell, and I was Executive Director at Deborah's House for 4 years, starting in 2013.
Hi, my name is Debbie Dobson, and I was an original board member for Deborah's House. I was asked to serve on the board as a veteran because I served in the United States Air Force Reserves as a public health officer for 30 years. Deborah's House is a small ministry. It is unique and it's essential for women who have completed an addiction program. It is a safe, home-like environment where they can learn new behaviors so they can be successful.
Deborah's House was the vision of a former church member. Breck Lebeg was a psychiatrist in the Air Force, and he became aware of the fact that many of the women who were leaving the service had experienced significant trauma and frequently addiction issues. And when they got out of the service, they had no place safe to go. So Deborah's House was made for them. But we determined early on that women coming out of addiction recovery programs face the same issues as our women vets. So we expanded the program to include them.
I felt honored to be on the board to help with this unique ministry. That there's nothing else like it in San Antonio. We provide mentoring for women with successful women. My part that I was able to do was provide transportation for one of the Debs who needed to go to the Rape Counseling Center down at that time by Lackland Air Force Base. The ride by via bus was going to be 90 minutes each way. And this particular woman was having panic attacks when she tried to ride the bus. So it was really vital to get her to the counseling that she needed, and I was able to provide that weekly transportation for her. I saw this change in this woman from being hypervigilant and very anxious, and her aura changed to one of more calmness and acceptance. And I did learn later that she was able to start riding the bus without fear. So I was happy to be part of that progression of this woman into somebody who could do something.
What I was expecting from Deborah's House was to continue to be institutionalized. But what I learned was so much more. I learned how to live in a community, what tools and how to use them to be self-sufficient. I learned that the mistakes I had made were forgiven. They were okay. I learned how to process my thinking, how to make better choices for the future. Why I'm 7 years sober today is because of God's grace. The grace, the love, the undeserved favor that I saw in the director, Kate, and my mentor, Jan. That's why I'm still sober. The love that they gave me. And in return, they only asked that I ever pay it forward.
Addiction is a very difficult disease, and recovery is very hard. But when one of our Debs completes our program and graduates, and is reunited with her family and her children, there is nothing more rewarding than that.
I learned how to be worthy of God's love and how to be worthy of my own happiness. I'm grateful for Deborah's House every day